I'm scared to death to walk away from what I've been doing and where my comfort zone is. But I'm going to do it anyway. I've been building and building and building and moving and getting ready to go so that I can take that leap. And the bottom line is that when I take that leap, it's going to be the day that I learn to fly when I jump off that cliff.
I had been in healthcare administration for almost 20 years, and I loved that so much. I was able to become very confident in my speaking ability and my coaching abilities. I realized at some point in time that it was time for me to move on and do different things and impact people in a bigger way. That's literally when I stepped out of healthcare and I became a coach. I started helping businesses and helping other individuals step into themselves and be confident in who they are. And it took a long time to get to the place where I was, back where I was in, financially or with having the clients and the assurity that I had after years and years in a steady job. Just when you get to that place when you think, okay, we're going to be all right, right? We're going to be all right, and people are going to stop telling you go back to healthcare. And then the pandemic hit, and on March 20th of 2020, I lost half of my speaking gigs in one day. And then I lost the other half in the matter of the next 2 weeks. And then I lost all of my coaching clients. And then my husband lost all of his gigs because he's an entertainer for nursing homes and assisted livings. And so I could no longer afford my insurance. And I didn't care because I was concerned about eating. But I didn't think that I was going to need it in a way that I had never needed it before. In May of 2021, I had this bruising. I woke up and it looked like I got punched in the face. It didn't go away, and then it started swelling, and then it would swell, and so I would say, okay, well, how can I fix this? So I put a cold compress, and it would go down, and I was alternating cold and hot, and I was trying to fix myself. I was afraid to go to the health department because I didn't want to be seen walking in the building, and I was afraid to ask other people, where do I get help? Because I didn't want to be seen as the person that needed help, because I was the person that always gave the help. So ultimately, I called High Valley Health Center because I remembered when I was in healthcare that when it came time for people needing help that we couldn't help, we made the referral for the health center. When I came here, immediately I knew that it was going to be okay. I knew that no matter what was found, I was going to get pointed in the right direction. I met Mary immediately. I met Mike and Amanda immediately.
We believe healing begins when a patient walks through our doors. Our team becomes their team, and we're the best team. And we're the best team because we put our heart into the care that we provide. When a patient's going through these difficult times, we walk alongside them. We provide them all the steps that we can towards renewed health, towards good health, and towards great health.
Every patient that comes through our doors, our goal is to treat them with dignity and respect. My personal goal is to treat them as though I would want a member of my own family treated. We want to provide them with as many services as possible.
We started off with blood work, and I was sure that there was something wrong with my thyroid. And I was sure that we were going to do a couple of blood tests, and they were going to find out it was going to be thyroid, and I was going to take some medicine, and all of a sudden I was going to be able to lose weight again because, something happened when you hit menopause. But lo and behold, that wasn't the case at all. Everything was fine with my thyroid, and so we kept looking and kept looking. And then over the course of 30 days or so, I had this little lump, and I didn't think anything of it, and then it became a big lump, and then my entire breast was inverted to a place that it looked like I had had surgery. Within a matter of hours, I had the referrals to different places that could help me. Immediately, a mammogram, and then 4 days later, biopsies that led to the diagnoses that saved my life. In the middle of all this, I was diagnosed with diabetes, and that's a big thing. It's a life changer for a lot of people, but it wasn't. It wasn't a big thing because it was a smooth process, and it's not a problem for me. It's under control. A lot of it's under control because of the support that I've gotten here.
We see patients like Sherry Joe all the time. People come to the clinic sick, feeling like coming here is their last resort. We're the best resort for someone who is medically uninsured or underinsured. We provide high-quality medical care. We have fantastic assistance with medications and laboratory services and diagnostic testing. We connect people to housing and to food and protection. We also provide hope that better things are ahead, hope that will get you through these tough times, and let it be hope that you are exactly where you are meant to be as a patient at the Ohio Valley Health Center.
From the Free to Be Healthy program for diabetes and hypertension, we have the colorectal screening. We partner with the BCCP for mammograms and pap smears. Our medications, our laboratory, all of that encompasses hope for healing. At the end of the day, after 6 months or after a year or after 3 years of these patients coming, and we see what they were when they came in the doors and what they are now, to us it's a win.
I've changed a lot of the way that I do things because of the support that I've had here. And all of that is because of being here, right? And the encouragement that I got here at Ohio Valley Health Center. My being alive is not possible if you didn't welcome me in the way that you welcomed me, no matter what. It was the hardest thing I've ever done in my life. And the thing that I would do 1,000 times over.